Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another live stream. Marvellous. That is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you, my fabulous viewers, with another live stream. How are you doing? Wait 1 minute. For God's sake. Every fucking time. Like, this is why you don't fucking move back in, even if you're ill. Fucking parents treat you like you're a fucking child. Oh, there's nothing that winds us up more than me fucking mother, I swear to God. Oh dear. Okay. It was just me mum fucking banging on the door, telling us that there's a light on downstairs, and I was like, I know I left it on downstairs, because you've been in bed all day, doing absolutely fuck all. Getting me to walk up and down the stairs, even though you know my fucking back and hip are in pieces. And you know when I am when I am talking to nobody in my room that I am in fact streaming. Four days without a stream. I thought the duck had deserted us. No, I had in fact been streaming on the gaming channel. I have taken up Skyrim, and it's pretty fantastic. Friends, I have bought a perfume. I bought it on Sunday even, when I was at the shops with Richie G, who has a nasty little sore throat, and he didn't tell me before we went out, which was very upsetting. So I've got a sore throat now. But not to worry, I had a sore throat when I woke up on Sunday, so I'm thinking that I'll be okay. Made myself some dinner tonight. That was fine. That was nice. So, 1756 quid a Russie. You need a warm tea. I have had 3 teas today. One big one from Starbucks, which was lovely, and then 2 homemade. Maybe I will make myself a big tea. I will make myself a big tea for what's it called? After the stream. I have some honey downstairs. But I made myself some spaghetti bolognese. Didn't fry the mince as much as I usually like. I like my mince medium to well done. Just over medium is where I like my beef. But anyway, let's see. Phil Stevens, you left a comment on my channel the other day, and I tried to respond, and every time I did, right, it let us like it, it let us heart it, and and it would not let me reply at all, and I don't know why. You're not blocked, I've checked. Clearly you're not blocked, your stuff's coming up in the chat. You know what I mean? Don't know what's going on. Don't know why this is happening. Happened the same with Mikey from Making Sense. Wasn't blocked. Don't know why it happened, but it did. So that was pretty grim. Oh, I've got a sore hand. I banged my hand. What happened there? Why have I got a sore hand? Who knows? Who knows why I've got a sore hand, friends? I am... Rich, these burner phones sometimes not so reliable. Oh, you using burner phones? It shouldn't stop me from... it shouldn't stop me from fucking... commenting, though. Do you ever revisit scents that you sometimes didn't like Mitsuko, to see if it's grown on you? Yes, sometimes, but they rarely have. Okay, so hello Dushan, hello Dropout, hello Rachel, hello Christina. Hello Phil, hello Juro, hello Paroli, hello Phil again, hello James, Pat Lester, Galfar, Nick S. The cat does not look happy, does he? But he is happy. Alan Hansen has just said he knows why I've got a sore hand. What have I been up to, Alan? Oh, this Chile candle's absolutely beautiful. Like, this is not the perfume that I have bought, but it is gorgeous. Scent Reaper. Carl Anderson. Manginosis, welcome. We'll write it off as a glitch in the Matrix, says Phil. Interesting. Would you all like to see what fragrance I bought? It's not the first time I've owned this fragrance. I'll see you later, Rachel. What was my scent of the day? My scent of the day was Bois de Turkey by Maître Parfumier et Gantier. This was my scent of the day. This is not the fragrance I bought. Welcome, Oris Eros. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. Literally just had me dinner. I'm stuffed. Fougère à l'aube. Fougère l'aube, says Rachel. Lily is doing her ends at me. Welcome, Laura G. One of your sons is my thumbnail. Would you like to see what fragrance I bought on Sunday when I was with Laura G? Well, she wasn't actually there at the time, but I did see her with Richie G. Okay, the fragrance I bought, and it is fantastic. It's gone up in price and it's 60 quid for a bottle now. I got from L'Occitane, and that is Lavande. Lavande by L'Occitane, the big 300ml 10-ounce unit. It's absolutely sensational. Spray it on your pillows, spray it on yourself at like evening. Laura didn't think it was fantastic. No, that's right. We were sitting drinking tea while Mr. G was queuing in the queue for 20 minutes, fuming. Bless him. But I think we've had a success. We managed to get Richie G some nice moisturiser, which I believe he is enjoying. From what he said, he is enjoying it. So that's a boon. Oris is wearing Azemur d'Oranger. Welcome, DJ. How are you? DJ, you might like this cologne. £60. L'Occitane. It's good quality. It lasts for about 15-20 minutes. I wore M&S Warm Neroli today. Marks and Spencer's do a decent scent. Laura says it's delightful. One of Laura's sons nearly escaped. Rich, please don't use the C word. What C word? You'll have to tell me what C word you don't want us to use. Cologne. Welcome, Divine. Hi, I'm sick, so only 2 hours of German and no scent of the day. Oh, God, you must be ill. No perfume. I hope you get well soon, mate. I've got a bit of a sore throat. My mother's got sinusitis and she's riddled with it. Richie G's got a sore throat. Laura Gardner woke up and didn't feel too clever this morning. So everybody's got something. Humble States, welcome. Humble States, how are you? Levant by Arch Burrito is lovely. I have no idea who Arch Burrito is. Absolutely no idea who they are. I'm in bed feeling sorry for myself, like me mum. My mum's in bed feeling sorry for herself. Sorry, spaced out. I used the word cologne. I'm very sorry. I do realise that's very upsetting for some people. St. Reaper says, wearing Vivatos vintage today. Brown. Oh. Vivatos. Everybody went crazy for those Vivatos at the time. And it's great for the price. That's what everybody said. And I smelled a couple of them and I thought, at discounters, you get these for like 20, 30 quid. And it is fantastic. That is a lot of perfume for the money. But at the same time, it's not my thing. I didn't like any of them. I wanted to. But it's not. I know what we're going to do. We're going to light this motherfucking candle. This is the Chile candle by, what they're called? Quick, somebody. Trudon. By Trudon. So it's $175. So what's that? 75. Oh, sorry, I fucked that up. Dollars and pounds. That is really good. That's fucking fantastic. So I need to go to PayPal, and I need to find, where is he? Where do I locate you? Mid-send is your fucking... That's not very good. Sorry, I'm fucking talking to Mr. Harness. Michael, if you're listening... Oh, there we are. So... how do I copy? Let's have a look. He will receive USD. So I will send him friends and family. Oh my God. Let me see. Sorry, friends, this is riveting content, I understand, but I'm trying to buy a perfume. I may have to buy another perfume. Sorry, I'm having an absolute beast. Where is my... Oh. Michael Harness is playing with my emotions. Saying a perfume is available and then saying it's not available. How upsetting. Anyway, I need to focus on the stream. I've got a cough, I've got the cough and the sore throat. That's no good. Can't be having both. It is a tiny candle. DJ is wearing Illulilude from Angelos. Beyonce says, hey Mitch, that looks like a drugstore cologne. You couldn't be more wrong. This is L'Occitane en Provence's Lavande. And the blurb says, Lavandula angustifolia, also known as fine lavender, is grown on the highest plateau of Provence. It yields an essential oil of exceptional quality with distinctive floral aromatic scent, bursting with the radiant freshness of citrus fruits. The L'Occitane Lavender Eau de Cologne is a light fragrance that can be used generously, and it can. You can use that shit as much as you want. They also do white lavender too. I like Dark Rebel Rider. Paid 40 Canadian for 75ml. It's not a lot of money, is it? I wish I had picked up the OG Dark Rebel. If you'd picked up all of them, you could make a fortune now. Still haven't tried that Artisan Pure. Keep meaning to. It's a tiny candle, it is. Baymax says he'll accept PayPal. That's kind. Baymax nearly escaped today, didn't he? He was roaming the back garden, and he should not be. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. I've bought more Hermes Essence this week. I'm stuck on Hermes recently, says Paroli. Has anybody seen the limited edition Hermes release called Paddock that has been released. It is for the 2024 horse competition, and it is a limited edition, and I don't know how good. And I don't know how good it is or what it smells like, but it is coming. Will it smell like horses? You wouldn't put it past them, being Hermes. I have 6 bottles of Dark Rebel sealed. I always bought it at the discounters when I saw them. I think they were $25 each, if I remember correctly. They'll be worth a fortune now. I really hate the last swipe of the windshield wipers after you've turned them off. Paroli, which ones did you buy? Scent of the day is Oud Wood. Duck on a buying spree. Yeah, I'm worried I'm going to buy something else as well. Agar Ebony, Amber Nargile, and Oud Alazan. Oh dear, that's a lot. What's the sexiest scent in your opinion, says Elise Egarev. What is the sexiest scent? Hard to tell. There's a lot. And I don't know. I'm not sure I could just name one. Depends what you find sexy, really, doesn't it? I sneak gorgeous sprays of the new Oud Wood Parfum today. Generous sprays. What's it like? Do you still hate New York Intense Rich? Do you like anything from Nikolai, says Jaunty John? Do I like anything by Nikolai? They're all right. I think they're overrated, though. I'm not a massive fan of them. Not really a massive fan of them at all, to be honest. I had Kwiakuba and gave it to Richie J. I thought it was just a bit shit. Will it smell like horses or will it be a pleb boring shit? I have no idea, DJ. We'll have to wait and see. Will it smell like hay and leather? Possibly. Prodip, how's it going on the new Surge review, says Oris. Should I wear tomorrow Ted Lapidus Porom or Koros for school? Lapidus. I will cancel all my plans, says Oris. What's the name of the new Hermes? Paddock. Yes, Paroli. Paddock. Paddock is the name of the new Hermes. Alan Hansen has sent me a voice message, which I will not play live on air. I shall play it when I am either in the bathroom or when I am finished this stream. Maybe it'll smell like grass. Do paddocks have grass? Maybe it will smell like a bag of oats. Michael has requested $1 from me, and he can have $1. I'm more than happy to give Michael $1. But eBay wants £1. It wants £1 from me in fees because it is naughty. Oh, he's requested another $1, but he can't have it. I will deny. Decline. And now I will do another one. I will not. I have sent one. Okay, so I have sent. Thing is, you can't take what's it called? Screenshots of PayPal. It won't let you. Welcome, Jeremy Downing. Senator is Knees at 10. Fabulous scent, now 100 years old. Modern version is great. Yeah, I agree. What was I smelling with a lot of IBQ in? I was smelling something with a lot of IBQ in the other day, and I can't remember what it was, but it was fantastic. Across you go. There you go. It'd be a lot of ow. Just attempted to chop myself. What we got? The only parfum version that might be an improvement from Guerlain seems to be the L'Homme Ideal, based on the first impressions from novel parfums. I tried to smell Comet at Chanel yesterday. They didn't have it, said they'd be getting it in May. That was in Harrods. I tried to smell the Guerlains yesterday on Sunday, and they said no, we don't know when they're coming either. I smelled the new Dior, and I've got a sample of a new look here. I'll be doing a first impressions this week, but tomorrow I'll be finishing off the Isuzak. Excuse me. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, the Isuzak, and then the new look on Thursday probably. What else? I might review this Lavande, because this is like my 4th bottle, maybe more. I fucking love this stuff. It's brilliant. It really is fabulous. 60 quid. It's gone up a tenner, but even still. Yesterday I smelled Musk Ravageur, very interesting perfume, musky, vanillic. Paddock will be an investment purchased by many, quite. Musk Ravageur could be considered a sexual scent. Considered a sexual scent by the scent reaper. That's a little bit of alliteration for you there. Not convinced from what I heard of the Parfum Guerlain, says Paroli. I'm not convinced either. A small field or enclosure where horses are kept or exercised is what Google says Laura G, about the paddock. So it could have grass, could be horse, leather, bit of poop, maybe some tail. Eau de Maine. Le Long Face. We need product on the case, says Paroli. Yes, I hope product will be getting in there and sending me a sample. Not only sending me a sample, but maybe buying me a bottle of the paddock. I think the picture on the front's really cute. It's like a horse's face with somebody putting their hands on the horse's face. Fields are grassy. They are. Okay, I'm officially here. Welcome, Alan. Jeremy Downing. He is wearing knees of 10. Not put out the 3 parfums yet. From what I heard, they are average. I smell French lover, and Iris Poudre too, says Dropout. What did you think? I've got Iris Poudre somewhere, and I can't remember where. I like the powder more. The Poudre more. Modern Knees of 10. Rotten, says Pradeep. Favourite aquatic fragrance? Fuck knows. Probably low to say. Maybe it'll smell like Tories. They're going to have a lot of time to spend with the horses soon, aren't they? Thank God. Oh, good, I am going to buy from Harrods, says Horace. That means heaven can wait, and number 18 at the next paycheck, and then I'll get Comet in May, says Horace. I seem to have put boozy notes that mostly cheapen the scent, says Parley. I'm in the mood for Moth Grabajo. Maybe 3 times a year, says Spaced Out. I'm never in the mood for it. In fact, I might still. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I think I gave it away. I might have given it to Richie G, actually. I fucking didn't. No, I haven't. I've still got it here. It's got loads of particulate matter in it. It's got loads of little red particles in it. I've got Monsieur here, which has also got particles in it, which isn't great. And then I've got Dries Van Noten, which doesn't have particles in it because fuck it. I didn't care for Monsieur. I didn't care for Monsieur. I tried to love Monsieur, but I couldn't. I wanted to, but at the end of the day, you've got to listen to your own nose. Pirelli says, you do Boozy Nuts, mix a new perfume around it, don't put it on top of an existing one. Quite. Did you try Muguet Porcelain? It was my number 2 after Claire d'Ange. I didn't like Muguet Porcelain, but that's to be expected. Welcome, Sandra B. Should I lie? It's not terrible like I was expecting, but nothing interesting. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing, says Bjorn. Oh. What's your review of Ensemble Mythique today? Interesting that you pickles up real ambergris in it. Sounds great. It has got real ambergris in it. It's got a fat pound of real ambergris in it. I think Eugene told me that, what's his face? Thierry Vassar had posted. Good night, Laura G. You are tired. I think, what's he called? Thierry Vassar had posted this bit of ambergris and had said that there's loads of it in Encens Mythique and a couple of other fragrances. It's Vetiver Extraordinaire. I'll be wearing that this year. Ironically, I think that perfume's ironically named. It's Vetiver, but no, it's not extraordinary. It's probably the least extraordinary perfume. Look what I also dug out the other day. I was going through the backup cupboard and I pulled out Gucci Envy, and it's full. It's full. It's mostly full. I think it's. I'm going to say that's full. You know. I'm going to say that that's full. It's all right. It's very soft. It's very soft. It's warm, it's cool, it's gingery, it's nice. I think Au Noir, Ambre Nuit and Bois d'Argent are by far the best privés. I can't see Dior ever doing something similar ever again. I don't think they'll do anything similar to that. Oh, Michael Harness. Okay, Michael, I will send you your money. My G. Oh, they want $6 off us for the ship for the privilege. Oh. Not only do they want PayPal want a £3 fee, and they've charged us £6 to fucking convert the money. PayPal fucking some racket there on, like. I know I've sent him the money. I've paid it. I wonder if Michael's listening. I don't think he is. I agree, Spurs out. Empty Sense, welcome to you. Do you remember Boss Bottle to the Toilet, the classic? Yes, of course, it's fantastic. Well, it was fantastic. It's the performance was always shit. It was shit when it first came out. There's no point in getting a vintage because crap. The performance, anyway. Betroites Rischen, how are you? What is up? Welcome. I have not seen you before, but it is nice to meet you. How are you? And thank you for coming. Do you still have my Hortus Sanitatis? No, I sold it. I sold it to someone. I think it was Nick Nestros. It just wasn't wearing it. Ah, it's Moritz. Welcome, Moritz. You've changed your name. Ah, I remember you, of course. How are you? I remembered when you said about the Hortus Sanitatis. Rich Ramsey's review as Viking is good enough to convince you to buy a bottle, says Duchamp. Maybe. Maybe not. I would put Patchouli Imperial Leather Rude and Mitza over Amber and Awee. Huh? I would put Cologne Blanche and Leather Rude at 4 and 5. I have the chance to buy a partial of Cologne Blanche for 95 quid. I don't know whether to do it or not. I understand you to sell it. Yes, I struggled with it a bit, I must admit. I did struggle. I prefer Gucci Guilty Absolute, to be honest. I prefer Gucci Guilty Absolute. It was just, I think there was something a little bit outrageous about oh dear. I have just purchased a Darren Allen perfume, Musk Moderne. Rich, looking forward to Reflet d'Ombre. I have no idea what that is. What is it? I would buy Cologne Blanche and test it more. It has the Heidi Slimane powders, but this time I take on the eau de cologne genre. A Heidi Slimane powder, you say? Heidi Slimane loves an irisy, powdery thing, does he not? Is it better than Sheeper #1? Smelled Royal Oud too. Very classy fragrance, and Dear Man disappoints me. Very weak. Yeah, it is really weak. It's piss weak. New MFK. Oh. I'll tell you one thing about the new look. I was surprised it was a Kurdijon. It didn't smell like an MFK. Didn't smell like his usual musks. I didn't get that from it at all. So that was good. I'm Googling today for a new frag with a cold, aloof feel, but not from Chanel. Unisex leaning or masculine, cool or aloof. Vetiver by Guerlain can do that. Eau Sauvage Parfum can be a bit like that. Cool and aloof. Erisandra. Erisandra can be cool. Yeah. Iris Silver Mist. Somebody's trying to sell a bottle of fucking Iris Silver Mist for fucking £395 on eBay. I paid $220 not a month ago. And it's like, hang on a minute, I paid $220 not long ago. I would buy it. But I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, silly. It's a beautiful fact. It's a beautiful, beautiful iris, to be fair, though. It really is fabulous, but it's not 400 quid for 75 mil. When I've just paid 220. What's your favourite Frederick Mall? Rich says Dropout. Fuck. Do you know, it might be the Night now. I really enjoyed wearing the Night a lot. It was in my top 10 of autumn and winter. Music for a While is really good. Geranium Paul Monsieur is probably my favourite, though, if I'm being honest. I really enjoyed... So, yes. Oh dear man, is the best peony something you can find during the windy spring. Thanks for the recommendation, says Jaunty John. I'm enjoying Celine nightclubbing sample 2 mil. Smells like a Rive Gauche Parisian gal smoking. Oh, this is nice product. I finally figured out a place to get a sample of Iris Silver Mist. It's not me, is it? Because I'm afraid I'm going to have to let you down. Yes, Ramsey, I wanted to talk about this. Ramsey did a review today with Rich Mitch in mind. I was very humbled. That was very kind of him, was it not? And am I closer to making my mind up? I might be. I forgot how good it feels to buy perfume. Oh no, what's happened here? What's going on here? My fucking watch is acting funny, cunts. I need to just... That's 35, that's 43. Well, I've just pulled the thing out of my watch. I don't know how that's happened. Bizarre. Anyway, where are we? I can't wear Celine and drive at the same time, says Paroli. That's a strange thing to say. Why not? Having and Wait might be my favourite mall. That or French Lover. I wore French Lover and really enjoyed it the other day. I think this is going to see a bit of action this spring. Really nice, actually. Really, really nice. Green, slightly woody, irisy, musky thing. Beautiful. Not very strong, I found, though. But just reapply. You've got a shit ton of perfume, Rich. Just fucking throw it on. Welcome, Wesley Garlick. And there's always a great pleasure to see Wesley Garlick in the chat. How are you? Tell Alan, unless Alan's listening, that I am not ignoring his voice message, and I will reply to said voice message as soon as I am not on stream. I just do not wish to play it over the air. I get messages when I'm on air, and I don't like to read them unless I can check them first. And the other person is at peace with me reading it out. See what I've done to me? See what I've done to me hand? Can you see that there? Happened yesterday at dinner time. I don't know how it happened. Look at that mark. That said, I am weak, my friends. I am weak. Bought and smelled Nahima EDP today, says Moritz. Wow, what an awesome soapy peach rose. It is. It's a fantastic perfume. I remember Anuj had some, and Audrey Jane got one. And I can't remember who else got one. It might have been Persola's, actually. Someone else got one as well. And I smelled it, and I was like, that is very certainly a girl on, isn't it? You know? All right. Sorry, just I smacked myself in the face with a drink of water there. Foolish. Celine makes it far too hard to try the fragrances for how underwhelming they are, says the scent reaper. Quite. Pretensions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur. I've got the sample set. And I'm pleased I've got the sample set. I see you later, Horace. But I'm not sure that... I'm glad they've got a sample set now, put it like that. It was really difficult to try them. You had to buy one to get a sample with it to try it, to see if you liked it, you know, which was just totally unsustainable. If I want strong, warm weather scent, I have beach hut, and I really want deer, but it is very weak to manage. Imagine Anik as an in-house and Heidi as creative director at Dior until the end of times. I could die happy, says Spaced Out. I'll tell you what, Anik Minardo would be on a shortlist for an in-house perfumer if I was in charge of perfumes at a house. Send for Anik Minardo, send for Julian Raskin, make them fight. Gerard Anthony. But Gerard Anthony's not a young man anymore, so... But I would still interview him because I think he's fucking brilliant, like. But I've got to be honest, I would probably go with Anik Minardo. Antoine Lee is otherwise engaged. I would just say Anik Minardo. Just this is the house. You've got 10 years. This is what we do. This is what we like. You've got a fucking pallet the size of a fucking international fucking oil freight fucking boat. I will push for all the fucking money to use all the materials you possibly can. Make it make sense. Make it good and make it make sense. That's what I would say. You were cooking again? Hello, Rich. I was cooking again. Hello, Rich and Co. How the heck are you? Welcome, Kelly Lyons. I've been enjoying Kelly Lyons' videos recently. I have just bought myself a Darren Allen. I could be in line to buy myself a Viking. I need to go and smell it again. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm going to do. Like either tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday? Oh, no, probably not tomorrow. Then unless I go after I've been to my friends. Ew. Brother, ooh. Sorry, I'm just picking myself. Stop that. That's true, good on masterpiece. Okay, I'm back to the therapy sweatshop. Got to get that perfume money. See you later. I wanted to try Rose and Queer, but they don't have a tester. Ooh. That's not very good sign. Anik deserves an award for Overture Woman. I'll tell you what it is. She's made a hell of it. She did Boss Bottled. That was a massive perfume in the 90s and early 2000s. She did Bois d'Argent, which is a massive perfume as well. She did Lolita Lempicka, did she not? She did Jaipur Puram. She's a brilliant perfumer. She's an absolutely sensational perfumer. You've got to want that kind of creamy experience, though, from what I've smelled. I would like to smell Overture Woman. I don't think I have. But I would sleep well at night knowing she was my in-house perfumer. I'd probably sleep with a smile on my face, to be honest. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Mitch, you need to get your nose on Bois d'Harmonie. Anik Magic never lets you down. That one is a gem. I don't know that I've smelled Bois d'Harmonie. I could ask Eugene to send us a sample. You know? Andrej is wearing Eris de Venustas Palisandre d'Or from a sample. My original package of samples from Eris de Venustas went missing in the post, and Parfumerie Barcelona sent me out a replacement. Thankfully, that arrived. Excuse me. But the ducks in a row, Anik. That's kind of you. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly's videos are fantastic. I will put Kelly's channel in the chat, in fact. So I like listening to her ramble about the perfumes. And she is good peeps. I have just coughed, and the cough gave a familiar feeling. And if it isn't my old friend, a chesty infection, I'll keep an eye on that, but I'll not be taking methotrexate on Thursday. Shit. Anik Balsamic Vanilla Queen, but versatile as well. Enjoy her creation, says Empty Sense. Quite. She is fantastic, to be fair. She's really, really, really good. She's like a proper, what Robes Away used to call an all-star perfumier. She is. She's brilliant. I want to get a partial bottle of Straight to Heaven or Intoxicated. Those are some very nice for a night out. Very classy. I'll send a message to Anik if she is willing to be a guest in Ramsey's live stream at least once. Just, aye. Where are we? One of the shop owners contacted me to say they'd include a sample of at least of the latest Eris de Venustas Café de Bac, which came in stock since my original sample order, and have a sample of that too. I've got a sample of that. I would like to do them soon, actually, the Eris de Venustas. It's been a while. You will like Overture Woman. I might actually sleep with her. Me, sorry. Oh. Welcome, Alicia. How are you? Carl Anderson says, scent of the day was Bulgari Parfum. I like it for now. Scent of the night is Girl on L'Homme Wanted to remember it more. Man in Black Parfum. The Man in Black was a really good designer scent, I thought. A little bit... I mean, it wasn't going to change the fucking... It wasn't going to change the world, but it was very good considering everything else at the time was blue as all fuck. You know what I mean? Alberto Marias again, you know. Keith, I meant to reply to you earlier. I'm sorry. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I will change my profile pic and let you people guess who the cutie is. Spaced out. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing to Kelly. She is good people. Good evening, Keith. What, the Bulgari? Yeah, not bad, that. Yeah, I thought Bulgari Man in Black was a decent little perfume. Unfortunately, I don't wear it, like, but especially in the context of when it was released, 2015, I bought 2 bottles at discount. You used to be able to pick that up for like 30 quid, man. It's a lot of fragrance for 30 quid, that. You know? It's a lot of fragrance for 30 quid. You could do a lot worse, my friends. You could do a lot worse. That would go in my top 10 designers of the 2010s. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Ramsey has been asking me serious questions about whether I want to buy this Viking or not. I've got access to a 2017 bottle. So many gems from 2010. Robes, welcome. How are you? I was just talking about you there. Mentioned All-Star Parfumiers. But yeah, I can't speak. I think Monardo's definitely one. She's fucking brilliant, like. Absolutely sensational. I think if I was to, that would be a nice little video to do, I think. Like, create your own perfume house. Who would you have as your perfumer? Like, what kind of, like, what lines would you make? What sort of perfume would you release? Price point, aesthetic, all of that kind of thing. It'd be like The Sims, but for a perfume house instead of like a real house where people live. Excuse me. And the new parfum is $190. What? They can't keep getting away. It was like that meme, isn't it? They can't keep getting away with this. It's absolutely mental. So many gems. That bottle is Rich teaching us how to make a Molotov cocktail. No, do not set this. To be fair, if you threw this at somebody, it exploded and caught fire, you'd be all right. Because at least you'd smell nice. And lavender's really good for burns, actually. Herba Pura, dodging tomatoes, his supply and demand. Who was it? Somebody today, I was listening to their... was I listening to a podcast or was I listening to a video, said one of the latest Xerjoffs was shit, and it was somebody you wouldn't expect to say that. And I was like, ooh, my ears pricked up. I thought, that's something I would say, but that's not necessarily something that person would say. And I was surprised. So, change my pick to my one and only. Let me have a look. Oh, sugar. Hello. That person is wearing a mask. Sort of. They look cheeky. They look happy, which is nice. It's always nice to look happy. Bertie, no doubt. Yeah, I think a few people would pick Bertrand Duchefort as their in-house perfume. And to be fair, I mean, there's going to be very few wrong answers, aren't there? You know? Hello, Rich. A little duck made an offer on Melt My Heart I am selling. Oh, was that you? I wouldn't have made... Alan Hansen is ringing me. Alan, I can't answer, mate. I'm doing a stream. Alan Hansen knows I can't answer. What if he says something outrageous? Is that Melt My Heart sealed? I paid 250 quid for one. That's why I made that offer. I think that's all the money I've got left after I've bought that Alan Hansen. Not that Alan Hansen, that Darren Allen. Alan, I can't answer that phone. I'll text you later, mate. Alan's calling into the show. Alan says, sorry, I butt dialed you. I've been butted. Updates, so there's no longer any peace and happiness in the soul. So, she's a nice girl. It's sealed. I've updated this listing. I see. I would buy it, but I would try and pay less for it. I won't lie to you, mate. I could buy it off eBay if that's better for both of us. I would like a backup, but I would prefer it a lot closer. I mean, to be fair, get as much as you can for it. You know what I mean? But if we could both cut out eBay, fuck eBay. You know what I mean? Robbing gits. I went sniffing yesterday and the highlight was latent exclusive. Never liked it, but I guess my nose is ready for it. Well, if your nose is ready for it and you do like it, buy. Be happy. Hell, if you say Zerjov ain't great, some people will be getting more furious than if you curse their mom or dad. Yes, that is true. Is there a good Zerjov? Not in my opinion. I mean, that Symphonium I smelled was absolutely dross. It was so bad. There's some of the Oud stars which are shitty, literally shitty, and not necessarily in a good way shitty. I don't know if you can be a good way shitty, but you know what I mean. Like, they weren't great. Stop paying that and they'll stop charging it, says Nick. Exactly. If they ask us what we're fighting, Nick, we reply, what do you got? A top 10 imaginary in-house perfumers. I'd have 2 noses, says Robes Await. It's not a bad idea, actually. It's not a bad idea at all. Vintage Monado was cute. Alan is calling into the show. I'd convinced James Healy to close shop and be my summer and spring nose while I'd throw as much money as I could to make Rasconnay to make darker scents. Quite. I would like Rasconnay to make some of my in-house stuff. If I thought he could have been Dior's in-house perfumer if they wanted to do something bold rather than going for Coeur de Jean. I think they've gone for Coeur de Jean for like as like a power move to like show off, you know. To be like, look, we've got Coeur de Jean. Hopefully you'll make the next Baccarat Rouge 540 for us. Roch, how different is this L'Occitane Levant from their spicy lavender bomb load of L'Occitane? It's much lighter. L'Eau de L'Occitane pour on. I've got a bottle of that. I love it. This is a lot less spicy. It's just it's a slightly citric, fresh, clean, slightly musky lavender, and it's beautiful. It's 60 quid for 300 ml, right? And you just put 15 sprays on before you go to bed, and you just feel it's just so nice. It's just such a nice, good, like non-threatening, non-challenging, peaceful, restful fragrance. It's stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the lady in the shop was a French lady. And I was like, ooh, you are French. And here I am in L'Occitane. And she didn't think she had one at first, and then she found one, and I was like, she looked so hard for it. I was gonna buy the Vervain, because I really like the Vervain, but they only do 100 mils now. And I'm sure they used to do, it might be Verbena, but they used to do another 300 ml bottle of a different scent, which was like a much greener version. And L'Occitane only has 50 ml Lavandel EDT at the moment. Yeah, the white lavender. They've got white lavender in stock, which is beautiful, but it's not very lavendery. It's more musky. When do you predict reaching 1,000 bottles? 2030? I don't know if I'll be getting 1,000 bottles. I hope not. I would like to have less, but I must admit I seem to be buying more. I'm pretty convinced I'm going to sell this Colonia mirror. I'm just not loving it at the minute. I don't know. We'll see. Finally found a 50ml of Feline Gill for a good price. Excited to compare to the current. Ooh. That is exciting. What if Anik Monado didn't wear perfume and just like Grandma Rose soap and that was a signature? Fair play to her. Then I might try that myself. The heat is dying off finally. Work is done. Time for fun. Rich Wood. Peace, Alan. Welcome, Alan. Met a beautiful woman yesterday, wafting a 540. We had a frag talk and she loves Montal, Arabian's tongue. A very exchanged info. We exchanged info. Baby steps is supply and demand. Try and get her away from those horrible fragrances, mate. Let's try and save her. You can do this. Sheldrake and Jacques Paul. Well, of course, Sheldrake and Jacques Paul's just been done, hasn't it? Chanel did it, the Dream Team. And they released some absolutely brilliant fragrances. Coco Noir, Coromandel, Bel Respiro, I think, 31 Rue Cambon. All the Les exclusives, essentially. All the ones that people talk about, you know. Excuse me. I've got this this throat spray which numbs your throat because I've got a bit of a sore throat lurking. And yes, supply and demand. We hope it goes well. I would have ran away considering her taste. My husband is no longer allowed to wear Arabian's tongue as it is a stinker. KM, I do hope that your Levant comes back into stock, and I'm sure it will. I'll be single forever if I date based on perfume. Sorry, that's okay. At least you'll have perfume, you know. Listen to a podcast today of some essential oils retrieved and analysed from the Titanic wreckage. Sheldrake was given the task of one of the lavenders was the best he ever smelled, says Pat Lester. What was that podcast? There are fragrances you can compromise with, but these two are on the banned list, says Sandra. She needs reprogramming. Be careful of the Chanel goggles, it can fool you, says a Perfume Room podcast. Okay, thank you. On that, my friends, I'm going to dehydrate. Pardon me, Alan Hansen, I shall now listen to your message, my lord. Bear with us. Oh my God. What is going on? Oof. I've just had a cough there, and I think I might have a chest infection again. just saying that I'll renew. I am back, but not for long. I'm going to give me mum some paracetamol so I can share the love. Here you go. 1 second. Oh, the candle's just gone out. That's foreboding. I need another bottle of water. Mass hydration I must take part in. Ooh. I bought a shit ton of bottles of water the other day and I had to get a trolley and everyone was laughing. But screw them. Oh, 1 moment please. Where's the stream? There it is. Oh no. I listened to Michael Hansen's message and it was very rude. And I laughed. Right, here we go. Can't believe the candle has gone out. Where are we? Not going to lie, the 540 is what got me. It was wafting all through the bar. She was impressed. I knew exactly what she was wearing. You could tell she took the time into how to present herself. Nice. If they wear Baccarat Rouge 540, that's a red flag, says Sam Reaver. Marl Acne Studios coming soon, says Proddy. Yes, we've heard. I think it's about a month's time, isn't it? That's exciting. Hello, Michael Harness. Welcome. I can stomach Baccarat Rouge 540. Not every day, though. Has to switch it up. Boundaries. I can't stand it, says the Scent Reaver. I bought it twice recently, and every time the juice had turned, and you told me that you managed to buy some vintage bottle with the juice intact. I like that one, but I'm not sure. Candlelight by Duck, James. Might have been douchey. I've not got lucky enough for a vintage or snap. Didn't realise that was a small candle, so I used to sing out of the big one, says Empty Sense. It is a small candle. I'm just waiting for it to cool down before I try and move it, like, lest it burn my fucking arse off like it did last time. Oh, it's stuck to the fucking deck. Jesus Christ. That wasn't very fucking bright, was it? You bastard, that's hot. Fuck. Put some water on that. Fucking melting me leather. Jesus. Michael, about to walk into work, so it'll be good in about 10 hours. How are you? That's a big ass bottle. It is a 300ml. Just ordered some more fragrances for Doug and myself. He certainly did. Leon, so I must be good. She got absolute. She likes that one. Women's in taste I can never understand. Don't hydrate with that Levant by mistake at night. Do you know what it is? It did occur to us that Rich has drank perfume before. Not that I'm aware of, but it wouldn't surprise us. Oh. I really need to make sure that doesn't blister up. I can't be dealing with blisters for a multitude of reasons. Rich the knife. Yes, the knife. The knife is there to... I'm not threatening anyone. The knife is there to... as a general tool, really. Nice, mate. I'll buy fragrances is always joyful. So, Rich, you going to get Creed Viking, says Jared Wilson. Possibly. Very possibly. Drinking perfume better than eating Tide Pods. Don't do both. Evening Tim Wilcox. Been to see Dune 2 earlier. I've heard that it's shit, but I've also heard that it's brilliant. It's all world building, apparently. Never use real candles, says Michael. I had a small argument with someone at Neiman who would try to discourage me from spraying sample bottle and use the pre-sprayed cards. Aren't sample bottles meant for spraying samples? Yes. New was my first ever fragrance, or one of the first after CK1, so imagine how happy I was yesterday when I finally got a bottle in good condition. Hey Tim. Oh, I'm not sure which video, but you accidentally sprayed some perfume in your hydration and forgot and took another sip. Yes, that's true, actually. Now you're reminded us, yes. Chanel puts their 980ml EDC in a legit water bottle, says Brody. That's true as well. I remember that, yes. Where is Tim Wilcox? Tim, did you know that in the Hermes boutique near where you are from, that they have a new Hermes perfume? And it is coming out this week, and it is a limited edition, and it is called Paddock. As in a horse paddock. It's not very good. Well, no, I don't know whether it's very good or not, but I suspect it might be. Apparently it's a brand new scent. Apparently it's totally like a one-off type thing. And it is going to be in the boutique near where you live, because I rang them today and the guy said, yes, ring back in a couple of days. And if not a couple of days, ring back on Monday. Poseidon's Invasion of Bleu de Sauvage has to be the worst fragrance name I ever heard. Fuck the Dua brand. Yes. Dua are fucking awful. Absolutely terrible. Oh, that's still warm. Well, that's still warm too. Christ. Chile, Trudon. Paddock, eh? Cheers, I will investigate. Please do. Mugler Cologne was probably drinkable, says Space Scent Reaper. It was cheap enough. Is Paddock going to be in the gel? Yes. She is still in-house perfumer. Welcome, Stuart Mabe. Welcome to you. James says, people hating on June 2 just to be unique and edgy. So tired, says James. And I fell asleep on number 1, says Michael. Oh no. People falling asleep to June. I've been in and out today, as far as consciousness is concerned. Being a sleepy boy. That's how I know that I'm not feeling too well. That said, I sleep a lot anyway, like, so. I can't believe what I've done to my hand. Yeah, that Mugler name. No, not the Mugler name, the Dua name. Absolutely shocking. Oris is back for 10 minutes. We are not worthy. Thank you for blessing us. Tim Wilcox, I still need to send you a sample of Pavarotti. That's just come back to us as well. And I've got a bottle opened. So that's fun. I will send you one. Leather, honey, and woods. Leather, honey, and woods. That actually sounds quite nice. I don't know how I feel about Nigel making it. But that actually sounds... Leather, honey, and wood. That sounds really nice, actually. Pleasure to be here. Today's my happy birthday. You are wearing Jubilation 25. Only wear it on special occasions. I'm still in conversation with that lady. although I haven't heard from her for a couple of days. Still waiting to hear from a couple of other people to see if they want any of the stuff that she sent me. So I'm just waiting and seeing. Smelling this Gucci Envy. It's lovely. Sandalwoody, gingery, slightly green. Green. Scanning it was made by, was it? That's interesting. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Dry down of Gucci Envy reminds me somewhat of Muscle Jour, says Spaced Out. I think I'll do the same on my birthday. I got an early Nigel for £35 £35 the other day. Le Leaks Homage de l'Homme. À la Homme. Looking forward to Pavarotti. Many thanks. I will remember if I don't, remind me. Did you sell off all your Mugler frags, Rich? A lot of them, yes, but not all of them. I really like the cologne, so I won't be selling that off. I've still got Taste of Fragrance, Pure Wood, Amen, and Pure Tonka. The rest of them, I just let them go. I was never wearing them. Birthday perfume is a big decision, says Horace. I wore a Roger on my last birthday and it was a mistake. All of Roger's perfumes are a mistake. They're too expensive. The pricing was a mistake. I'm sure he just fell asleep one night and just mistakenly wrote an extra 0 on the end of his price list. Maybe he fell asleep on the keyboard or something, you know. Yeah, Envy has that musky leather thing. It's lovely. It's really lovely. It was nice to see the guys from Waft from the Loft back. Oh, yes! Yes, it was. That was fantastic. Thank God they're back. They're a massive asset. A nice big fat hour-long video as well. Oh, that was fucking great. Excuse me, sorry. I'm starting with a chest infection, friends. I can feel it coming on. Absolute nightmare. I'm starting with some kind of infection. I wish I wasn't, but I am. So, brother, I might have to get in touch with the hospital about my methotrexate usage. Make it go down a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't got one yet, but it is coming. Dodgy Roger, I don't want to pay for pretty packages, says Michael. Quite. Waft's got me started on my collection, says Michael. That's interesting. Oh, what did they start with? Sir Winston? Nata Dida. Hello, everyone. I'm on Richard's Live for the first time. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a wonderful time. Please come in and talk to us. About perfume, of course. Welcome, Kazim. How are you? How hard, easy is it for you to part with a fragrance? Was there a time that you were reluctant to sell any? Yes, there was, and now I find it extremely easy. I never think about fragrances that I've sold. It literally just doesn't occur to us. It just does not occur to me, ever. I struggle to think of which fragrances I've sold. I've got to, mind you, my memory's absolutely criminal-like. Honestly. It's just not good enough. So I never have regretted selling a perfume. I've never thought about rebuying it again. And I think that, to be fair, it's a really good sign. And there are more perfumes I would like to sell. And it's not like I'm never going to buy another perfume. You know what I mean? Because I am, and I have been. You know, I bought this lavande. I mean, it's not... This lavande is not something I'm going to wear as a scent of the day. It's something I'm going to wear at, like, this time of night. It's 9:30 at night here. And it's something I'm going to wear at this time while I'm winding down, getting ready for bed, you know? But there's been nothing that I've sold. There are some hard red lines as well I've got that I would never sell. Pavarotti. Roadster. Homme de Grey. Rose de Jamal. I might even back up Rose de Jamal, to be fair. I might get another couple of bottles of that. I mean, I say that as if it's nothing. Most of my Serge Lutens I wouldn't sell. Amber Sultan is not a perfume I'd ever sell. I was looking through my backup bottles the other day, and I was like looking at them, and I was like, I didn't have my head in my hands, but I was thinking, that's a lot of backups you've got. Sartorial I wouldn't sell. Jubilation 25 I wouldn't sell. There are a lot of perfumes that I wouldn't replace, though. You know, once they're gone, and I'll move on with the rest of my life. I want to get through that Dior Homme bottle, but that's for other reasons. That's because it's so low. I'd like to get through that 80s de Venustus bottle, so you can expect to see them a lot in the rotation soon. Merodont I would never sell. Montfresh I would never sell. Reminds us of Robes Await. Iquitos I would never sell. Beau de Jour I'd never sell. They're just the ones in front of us. You know, there are many other perfumes. Some of the summer fragrances I wouldn't sell. There's a lot of Creeds I wouldn't sell. Himalaya, I love. Green Irish Tweed, I love. Don't agree with everything they like. That's Waft from the Loft, but they are very enthusiastic and a true asset. Yes, I agree. Especially on YouTube, they're an asset because it's becoming a bit of a fucking hellscape. Actually, the YouTube landscape has become become hellish. You know, it's really, really bad out there. And if they ban TikTok in America and the UK, it'll get worse because they'll migrate to YouTube. I love Dan and Joe swearing like troopers in the church. Hey, Mike. Just tuning in. How is that lavande? Oh, you are wearing polo green. Good for you. How is that lavande? Beautiful. It's 9:30 at night here. And this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to wear this fragrance at night. To be fair, you could wear it any time of the year, but in the spring and the summer and probably the autumn as well, just to go to sleep. It's cool, it's relaxing, it's fresh, it's just beautifully balanced. Spray it on your pillows, spray it on your chest, spray it on your neck, spray it on the sheets, and when it gets on fabric, it'll last about an hour or so. Stunning. I regret getting rid of Gucci Pour Homme Deux. Gucci Pour Homme Deux is a top fragrance for sure. 2:25 p.m. here, says Michael. I only regret getting rid of Bois d'Argent and Must 25 very much. So yeah, I'd be upset getting rid of the old Bois d'Argent, not the new one. The new one's shocking. All good, thanks, Rich. This leads me on to my next question from the top of your head. What were the ones you sold and rebought? Never rebought a fragrance that I've sold. Might have to take you one of those opiums, Rich. You can have two of them. Kind of struggled with my bottle towards the end. It was just a tad too sweet for me, says Nick. Couple of bottles of Les Indomitable backup. Oof, that's going to cost. Yes, I worry about reformulation and price increase, frankly. I have 4 minutes left in case any of you have anything to say. Get it in now. Insult, marriage proposals, psychic messages from beyond. I would never sell my Mugler, says Paroli. I'd like to say a word. Maceration. Would you sell any of your backups of the Leon or Uncut Gem? If I had them, I would. Thanks, I'm kind of from Ukraine fragrance lovers community, just watching what is going on here. Welcoming. You are most welcome to stay and talk to us. Never regretted decluttering a fragrance. I got rid of amber in a wee recent formulation this week. So happy I did, as I never wore it. And there's so many better ambers out there. Quite. It's not the fragrance it once was, unfortunately. I'd have to take one of those opiums off you, Rich. Yes. I also regret not having amber in a wee anymore, says supply and demand. Rich wore opium. That's priceless. I have a number of different opiums. I've got the Pour-Homme. I've got the original, literally the original formulation by Charles of the Ritz. I've got the Sanofi versions from the 90s, which are still brilliant. Have I got a Parfums core? I've got the Secret de Parfum, which is a Parfums core. I've got a lot. It's a brilliant amber perfume. Which is your favourite of the opiums? Oh, probably the Secret de Parfum. It's sensational. Let's see. I've authorised all inboxes. So I will send you $6. It is good stink. Tawar can change. Who knows? Who knows? What is your favourite of the opiums? Bye, Maggie. Secret de Parfum is so good. I would never sell Jubilation 25. Eau Noir wouldn't sell me Eau Noirs. I wouldn't sell me Bois d'Argents. Fate Man and Opium Pour-Homme EDP. So, yes. Ramsey made the Viking video today. His review was to inform me as to whether I should be buying a bottle. And I'm going to contact the guy tomorrow and I'm going to say, hey, are these still the 2017 bottles you had for sale a while ago? And if he says yes, I'll probably buy them. He's got two. I don't know if I'll buy both, but I'll certainly buy one. But I want to smell it again first. I smelled it on Sunday and I really enjoyed it, but I want to smell it again. It's very nice. It's not. Everybody shat on it because it wasn't as good as Aventus, they thought. Spaced Out says, could Ramsey talk about Blood of Chanel EDP for half an hour? Is it possible for a scent like that? It's possible, but whether you will... Whether you will actually want to talk about it for half an hour or so is another matter. Is it worthy? Is it worth your time? You know? I know Ramsey really likes Viking. I'm going to watch his review again. I actually sent him a fiver. I sent him a super chat for doing the video. He texted us saying that you fucking broke or something, which I was honestly, I burst out laughing. Like literally, like laughed out, like literally lol. I literally laughed out loud. I thought it was quite funny. But he doesn't get as many super chats on the channel, you know? You don't see people sending him fucking, what is it called? It's not a super chat when it's on a video, it's something else, isn't it? Is it a super thanks? Which just sounds like a ridiculous word, like just a stupid thing, something like a nerd would say from the mid 2000s. Super thanks, bro. I'm super. Thanks for asking. I am going to take some motherfucking painkillers because I am in pain, believe it or not. For once. Super sticker. Well, it might have been a super sticker. It was a super something. Super sticker is an even worse term. Creed's Queen of Silk is the best release from them in decades. I'd even wear it as a dude, says Supply and Demand. Pretty sure that you're being facetious. I don't think it is. I don't think that it is. You know? Where are my other drugs that I must take? There they are. Ramapril. Why am I so thirsty? Who knows? I was watching Ramsey's Viking review, but I switched to the stream. I'll finish later. Very interesting. He has a huge bottle. He has a 500ml flacon. Imagine if that fucker started to fucking evaporate. Ugh. That would make you ill. $500ml for $600. That's good. That's a brilliant price. I was watching. It's a strong painkiller. Well, I take gabapentin. Apparently, pregabalin, right, is one of the biggest killers for like drugs in the world because people snort it. And like, who was I talking to? Was it me doctor? My doctor was like, look, we've got to keep a tight rein on this. And I was like, all right. I was like, so people must fucking abuse it. He was like, yeah. He was like, you've got no idea. I was like, you joking? And he was like, yeah. And he was, so I've got to get a prescription every month. But I'm settled on my dosage. My dosage isn't the top dosage you can take. So mine's 300 milligrams, right? But I take 2, so it's 600 milligrams 3 times a day. You can take 900 milligrams, so an extra tablet 3 times a day. But I don't want to be on the top dosage, so I've always got somewhere to go. But I've got neuralgic pain, like I've got chronic sciatica. If I miss a couple of dosages, right, I'm in pain. Like if I miss especially my midday dose, I'm in a lot of pain with sciatica. I wish they would just give us an operation and fucking relieve the pressure on the sciatic nerve, like, and then I could stop fucking taking it. But that is life. That is life. I told them this as well, but apparently these 500ml bottles have stoppers. Oh, that's all right then. My mum was taking that shit. Scary stuff, says Nick. Very addictive, blocks nerves. Yes, it's a nerve blocker. That's right. Super really yummy vanilla diorama. I'm disappointed with the reviews for Man in Black Parfum. Was thinking about a purchase, but not anymore. Have you seen the price? Michael says, what your thoughts on my question? What question? Let me see. Let me check. Where is your question? When selling $1,000 fragrance that's unopened, would take a loss or ask for the price that was paid when it's no longer available? At least the price that was paid when it's no longer available. Gian Garofalo was addicted to that. I don't know who that is. Life is fucking pain after 30. Yes. Life is pain after 30. I'm in lots of different kinds of pain, you know? I'm in lots of different kinds of pain. I'm in all kinds of pain. I mean, I've got some codeine over there. If you take codeine and gabapentin together, you are fucking high. You are like proper, and it puts fucking illegal drugs to shame. Seriously. Stuff like cocaine and fucking, like, all of that fucking illegal shit, like weed, cocaine, fucking ecstasy, maybe it's not ecstasy, maybe it's not LSD either, but like all of that shit, it's nothing compared to like legal drugs. That shit will fuck you up in an instant. Crazy. Christina says, I'm 31 on the 22nd of March. Don't scare me. Well, you might have good genetics. It's just one of my genes, the HLA-B27 gene, let me down horrendously. Not a data, I feel great, and I'm 42. Look at you, sir. Not quite. Wasif Raza, how are you, sir? Oh, madam. I think that's a male. Sorry. I'm not questioning your identity. I'm just fucking unfamiliar. Lalique Fleur Universelle. Sorry, I'm just looking at your account. Welcome, Wasif. I hope you are well. Thank you for joining us. I need to get myself more active while I'm able, says it. Yes, I need to do that too. Steph's welcome. Sup, Duck? Sound, how are you? What's this lavande about? Well, this lavande is about... nighttime, bedtime specifically, spraying it on your body and your pillows to help you sleep. And it is beautiful for that. It is absolutely beautiful for that. It is a small pleasure. You know? They do the whole range as well if you are into skin routine and such. You know? Oh, gosh. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Life is pain after 9 months. Do a stream on them together just once. Do a stream on what together? No. They'll just be like gargling noises. It's so odd to be 59, 60 when you realise that you've been on this earth for more years than you have left. Oh, God. I kind of feel that way at 38. At the state of my health, I absolutely, I need to, and one, I need to lose weight. Two, I need to get active for me heart, which I also need to lose weight for. I just need to be healthier. My numbers need to come down. I've got fucking horrific fucking digits and shit. Hey, welcome, Kate. Kate Hofseth, how are you? I've got HBL 27, HLA-B 27. It is HLA-B 27, isn't it? Yes, it is HLA-B 27. It's a blood test to look for a protein that is found on the surface of white blood cells. The protein is called human leukocyte antigen B27. Human leukocyte antigens are proteins that help the body's immune system tell the difference between its own cells and foreign harmful substances. That's why it's attacking my hip and my back. It's not a rheumatoid. It's not. HLA-B27 is not associated with rheumatoid arthritis. The genetic predisposition and environmental factors will start an autoimmune reaction with antibodies, will attack the synovium soft tissue, causing inflammation and gradual destruction in the organs. Rheumatoid arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis. I need to check this out, because I've been telling people that my condition is a form of rheumatoid arthritis. Continuing education activity, yes. Rheumatoid arthritis and axial spondyloarthritis are among the most common rheumatic diseases. Right. These chronic progressive inflammatory diseases lead to a reduction in physical fitness and an increase in joint degradation. Yeah, I know that. Although very closely related, their symptomology and etymology are different. Etiology, sorry. This activity identifies factors. I'm not going to read all of this. That is a surefire way to 1, lose fucking viewers, 2, lose subscribers, 3, bore people to death en masse. And so I shall not continue with this madness, but I will be reading that later. Kate wore cabochon grey yesterday for the first time, and ooh, lovely. Duck, sell it as a sexy time scent. I will do nothing of the sort. Although it's kind of like post-sexy time. It's kind of like time to chill, you know. Sciatica is horrendous. Have lots of experience with that shit. Can remember crying in bed, not being able to move for days on end. It was a dark time. Yes. Mine's been going on for about 5 years. And I don't recommend it. Like, at all. So I feel your pain. Literally feel your pain. Gabapentin's a godsend in that regard. Have you been enjoying Skyrim? Loving it. Loving it. It's brilliant. I'll be streaming more. I'll probably do a stream on it tomorrow. The good thing about those gaming streams is I don't have to talk as much. So when I'm unwell, I can stream more on the gaming channel. And that means I don't have to talk. Because on this, it's like 2 hours of me talking solidly. Which, if you've got a sore throat, and I think I'm starting with another chest infection, I can tell. Pardon me. I can tell when I'm starting with that, so I can just sit and just play on the computer and then just answer a question or two or react to shit on the screen. Whereas when I'm streaming on here, I've got to be talking for the 2 hours. Otherwise, it's nothing. There's nothing happening. Supply and Demand says I'm 42. Went to work out, ran on the treadmill, and almost hyperextended both of my knees. Good grief. I'll relate to that too, mate. You're past middle age, Duck. Yes, quite. A great bedtime scent is priceless, says Steph. Connected to ankylosing. Yep, that's right. It's absolutely collected. That's what I've got. I've got ankylosing spondylitis. It's axial spondyloarthritis, but it's the same thing essentially. It's just different names for the same thing. They're just redefining stuff. You got to take it steady at 42. Lots of warming up first. I'm doing yoga tomorrow. I hope this isn't actually a chest infection. If I wake up tomorrow and feel like shit, I'll be gutted because the yoga teacher's back from deepest India. So I am going to go there and I am going to do some stretchies and have a good time. And she's going to burn some motherfucking incense. And I'm going to say, hey, could I come and see you when I'm not at the group? Not to touch you, but to do some yoga. You know? So we'll see what she says. Oh, you're right, Nick. When I was young, I never needed to warm up, just work out, never injured. Yes, I know, you never realise. It's what Oscar Wilde said, isn't it? Youth is wasted on the young. Oh, dear. Us youngsters. Would you do a video on your condition so you can just point to that when people ask? That is a good idea, but whether I actually want to do that, because that could be classed as a medical information thing, and I'm not a doctor, and I don't want... So yes, while you're probably right, I don't want YouTube to be like, who the fuck are you, and what are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. So, possibly. Hope you find some relief. I battled for a decade, then spent many years clean eating. I have to stay very, very active and work out daily and eat mostly carnivore. My diet's shocking as well, to be fair. I eat fucking loads of sugar. It's absolutely disgraceful. So I need to sort that out, just in general, to be fair. But it's just me, inflammatory fucking things are always like raised. You know what I mean? The fatigue's mental. My condition, like one of my main symptoms with the condition is the fatigue. The fatigue is madness. It affects your mind. Like I literally live in a fog. It's crazy. Some people have amazing genes and they age perfectly. Well, I look like a much younger person. There are some, mind you, that's because I don't drink. There's a lot of people I went to school with who used to look younger than me and now look a lot older than me because they were big drinkers when they were younger. And I've never been a drinker. Never been a drinker. And it puts years on you because people don't realise alcohol is poison. When you get drunk, you're feeling the effects of alcohol poisoning. And it's really bad for you. Like, it's really bad for you. Drinking makes you haggard. That is a brilliant word for it. It does. It makes you look like a haggard. You know what I mean? Leathery skin. You fucking turn a funny colour. You fucking... You fucks your liver, fucks your kidneys. It's an absolutely brilliant word for it, like. Super fringe treatment option I'm looking into if it comes back. Microdosing GPL1 agonist. Haven't done it myself, but here it works. GPL1 agonist. What's GPL1? I take it. I take a. Oh, GLP-1s. Yeah, I know what a GPL1 is. A GLP-1. It's the what's it called? It's Wegovy and Ozempic, isn't it? Or is that GLP-2? That'll just help you eat right as well, won't it? Drinking makes you haggard. Hydration is key. Yeah, big hydration. Stay hydrated. It's really good for you. Ronaldo's 20 years, like, and he's 20. Yeah, but emotionally, he's a fucking 10-year-old boy, like. You know what I mean? And he's not allowed into America. Look up why Ronaldo doesn't go to America. Fuck him. Dodgy little man. Flexible dudes are useless, but the other way around works better. But yes, do yoga. Helps. It's hard, especially when in pain. I get it. Yeah. Jeremy would look amazing if he didn't do whatever he's doing now. I don't know that he would. I mean, a lot of it's genetics. Lily's saying she's looked the same for 20 years. That's genetics. For William, age the best out of every single person on earth. I mean, he's got a lot of money, like, you know what I mean? I think you need to revisit the old school Amouage fragrances on paper. You should love them. They're on my favourite house. So just the old school, though. The modern stuff is crap. Yeah, I've heard. Liver. Jaundice, anyone? I don't have jaundice, but yes, jaundice. I know what jaundice is. My neighbour had that. Horrible man. Look up George Best. Should have seen the colour that fucker went before he died. Literally bright yellow. Skincare is not too hard, folks. I know Fliss is trying to get people onto the basics. Fliss? It is for weight, but also works on another level for autoimmune stuff. But again, fringe, most people don't know about it. When you struggle, I find it's easier to try wacky ideas, because why not? Well, fuck it, you know what I mean? What else? What have you got to lose? You know what I mean? Fuck it. Like, Richie G, right? Get this. It's not quite like a wacky fucking idea, but Richie G's got like sore hands. Eczema on his hands, really bad. And he's tried all these steroid creams. He's tried stuff off the doctor, hydromol, like waxy stuff, you know, all this stuff. And it just came to me when I saw him on Sunday. And I said to him, I was like, oh, have you ever tried cow's udder cream? And he was like, what? And like, he was just like, don't be ridiculous. And I said, because that's what he's like. He just shuts everything down as soon as he hears about it. And I said, no. And like, I ended up, like, his wife, Laura G, who was on here earlier, was talking to her about it. And I was like, honestly, right, this man I used to know, he was absolutely fucking adamant that this stuff was the best moisturizer you could get. And it's called Utterly Smooth, right? And it was made or invented by a guy who was a chemist. Tits cream is good stuff. Yes, this guy made this stuff, and I think he was a farmer, or he was like he was a guy whose family, he came from a family of farmers and stuff, and he was like, fucking hell, this cow's udder cream is like really good stuff. They put it on cow's udders to fucking like stop them from getting chapped, you know. So fucking he worked on this stuff, and it's called Utterly Smooth, and it's just a moisturizer. You just buy it. His wife's bought him a tub of it, and he's been using it for a couple of days, and he says it's really good. So I will keep you informed. Cow's udder cream. Creams don't moisturize, but rather they hold moisture in. Yes, exactly. That's right. So they stop it from escaping. Cheers, PK. How are you? Vintage Azaro pour on. I've got a bottle of that. I'm just waiting to get through this fucking 50ml I've got. I might wear it this week, actually. How's pancreas? Scent. Sorry? On her Insta, she posts pictures of guys she's convinced to use basic stuff. It's lovely, Fliss. Creams don't moisturize. Stuart Maybe, I don't know. Utterly Smooth. Yeah, that's what it's called. Utterly Smooth. I find Vaseline takes moisture out of my skin. I don't know why. It just doesn't like us. I use aqueous cream. And obviously I drink a shit ton of water, which is really good for your skin. You know what I mean? It's really good for your skin. So Stuart, I was in touch with that woman. She's got loads of the fucking amouages, you know. She's got a tester of myths, man, which is 3/4 full. She's got most of the library collection. If your skin isn't hydrated before applying an occlusive like Vaseline, it can dry you out. And it doesn't like me. Aqueous is sheep something. Lanolin. Lanolin is what you're thinking of, Empty Sense. Aqueous cream, I don't think it's got lanolin in it anymore. I don't know that it's got lanolin in it. Yeah, the Scent Reaper said it there. Lanolin, yes. That's very interesting how all of us know all these little things, isn't it? Oh, dear me. Christ. Utterly smooth, £12.99 for 340 grams. Interesting. Yeah, I think Richie G's wife bought a big fuck off tub of it, like, and I hope he's taking it to work and everything, like, do you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's good stuff, and a lot of good stuff as well. I do recommend. It's very good. I do recommend. So you can get it on Amazon. You can get it most places. It's really good. Utterly smooth. It's fucking fantastic. Like, so. Anyway, that is me finished for the evening. Sorry, Nick Walker, mate. You've just arrived and I'm off. It wasn't you. It's me. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Sorry I couldn't stream last night. Newcastle were playing and inevitably letting me down hard. But that is the life of a Newcastle fan, and we must fucking live it for our sins, and my sins are fucking myriad and legion. So, there we have it. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.